Hi, welcome to Cowtown Colorworks. I'm Lori, otherwise known as My Cat Pearl, and that's MyCatPurl on Instagram and Ravelry. I'm most active on Instagram. Today is Sunday, October 30th, 2016. I skipped a week last week. It was my birthday, so I decided to take a week off, and I was busy, had a lot of housework to do and things, so I'm like, I'll just wait and do it next week. Not a problem. Today I'm going to talk about works in progress, nothing finished. Life in Ohio. I've got some stash, and I have some other crafty bits. And I'm kind of thinking I'm going to start doing some crafty blog posts, or vlog, if you will, separate from knitting. Just talks about other crafty stuff. So if you're not really interested in the other crafty goodness, or craftasticness as I like to call it, then I can put it in a separate video. Not a problem. Plus there's some other fun stuff coming up with the holidays that I like to do some different vlogging on. Oh, got a cold sore. Not a cold sore, but a irritation. I don't know what it is. So what is going on in Ohio? Well, sports-wise, the Buckeyes won. Go Bucks. You know, it's a scary season for those of you who care. We lost a lot of players to the NFL draft, which is fantastic, but we've got a lot of young kids that, you know, they're new, they're young, they're inexperienced. So we're doing the best we can. We've lost one so far. That would be Wellington. You hear in the background. He may make us a visit. Hi, baby. I know, honey. You can come up. The Cleveland Indians are 1 win away from the World Series. Go Cleveland. You know, the sports, I live in Columbus, so we have the Columbus Blue Jackets hockey, and then we have the Clippers, which is the Cleveland Indians farm team, and we have college. Then, you know, around us we've got Cleveland, Cincinnati, Indianapolis, and Pittsburgh, which are pretty equally centrally located to all three of those major markets that all have football and baseball teams, or most of them do anyway. You know, the Browns have not done well, but we just won our basketball. Cleveland Cavaliers just won the national title. Yay, Cavaliers, or world title, whatever it's called. And now the Cleveland Indians are set to win the World Series. They have one more win. They play today, so we'll see. Go Cleveland, or as we call it, Believe Land. Other than that, I know, sweetie, we moved, come on, you can come on. We moved some furniture around, excuse me, what do you want, honey? We moved furniture around in the house. Nobody wants to see your bum. We moved furniture around in the house. Needed to move my mom's bed down here to my craft space. We brought a hospital bed in for her. And so, sorry, he's clawing me. Oh, nobody wants to see your bum. There you go. My craft space is a disaster area. Right now I have a huge bed in the middle of it, and I'm just trying to make some semblance of order down here. It is what it is. I mean, it needed to be done, so I have to just do some shifting of furniture. It's pushed up against the wall now, which looks nice, but it's blocking the couch, so you can't see the TV, but it's not an issue. I have company coming this weekend, so I do need to, the cat is crazy, I do need to get it cleaned up. Clean the bathroom down here, just tidy up a bit, get life going in the house. We had some visitors yesterday, some cousins of my mom's came to see her, which was really nice. And just kind of enjoying the weather. It's 78 degrees or 82 I think when I went out. And, oh, look at the hair. And then this morning it feels, I didn't look what the weather is outside. I can take a quick look on my phone here. But it's been unseasonably warm. Right now it's 70 out, possible rain. And it looks like it's dropping as the day goes on. So this is the warmest that it's going to be. So maybe we'll get some more fall weather. I'm kind of looking forward to it. I do enjoy my fireplace. Anything else exciting going on? I mean, not a whole lot. I've been shopping for Christmas and crafting. A lot of crafting, a lot of knitting, housework, cleaning. basics, nothing too exciting at all. So we'll get into it. Works in progress. And sadly, I have no finished objects this week. I'll talk about my mug in a minute. So, oh, the cat found the bed that's down here. He's black, and it has a white bedspread on it. So I did put out a sweater blanket in hopes that he will find that. Sweater blankets are much easier to wash than white bedspreads, but it's probably not going to happen. Okay, my first works in progress is my mittens. As you can see, I'm almost done with the body of this mitten, and I just have to go back and pick up the thumb. This is out of Honey Shush. Knit Picks Felici Lost Lakes colorway. And this is 50-gram ball, 75% merino, 25% nylon. This was from the last update that Knit Picks did. And I forgot to turn my phone off, so we'll just go ahead and mute that. Yeah, so I'm excited. This is the left mitten. And so if I put it on properly, that would be great. My thumb. I'm really doing good. I just have to cover that little bit up. And my thumb. I kind of stopped. I don't know what happened, but this thumb stopped lower than the other one. It's just a couple rows, so I'm not going to be too concerned about it. Pick up my stitches here in the corner. I kind of guessed on how many to leave. So I did that. I'll pick up my thumb and just have to close it up. I'm almost done closing up this finger. Aren't these so cute? I love this color. And it really is showing up pretty true. The right here is a little more green than white, but this is so pretty. And I love it. And I'm just doing a regular decrease like I would my socks, except for the one difference is I'm doing a decrease. I just thought this was cute, and then 2 stitches, so 4 stitches in between the decrease. I think just to give me a little more finger room, I feel like, between the seams. Just make it a little more puffy up here. Maybe it does nothing, I don't know, but it looks cute, so that's where we're going. My skin is so blotchy. I just got out of the shower because it gets blotchy after a shower. Yeah, so I'm doing that. That's the left mitten. The right mitten is done as well. I store my balls in the mitten hand itself when I use these. Just easier. See, this one's a little higher up than the other. And as soon as I finish these decreases, I'll do the finger decreases on this mitten and then pick up the 2 thumbs, and they're done. So, and then I stopped working on this right now. I brought it home. Well, I mean, I took it out of my work bag, I should say. Because this is really just for me. It's just fun knitting. It's not a gift. It's not a time-sensitive thing. So I stopped doing that. And this is my new work knitting for now because I want to get this finished. This is the first year that I really did serious gift knitting, and oops, I'm in the middle of a row. Whoa, I sure am. So we'll just chat here for a minute. Maybe while I finish up this row. How does that sound? Well, it's not going to be finished anytime soon. Never mind. It's the Pure Joy by Joji Locatelli. You're not going to get a good view of it. I'm on the truly the second wedge. And we've all seen these before. And the colorways I'm using, I'm so pleased with. The one that I made, I used my accent color really was too close to the main color, and so it kind of blended until you got to the end. But this one really pops. And I'll tell you what they are here in a second. The orange color, I think I have it in my tag, which I do. This orange, which is coming off much more red than it is. It's Malabrigo sock, so it's 440 yards of 100%, I believe it's 100% superwash merino. In the colorway terracotta. It doesn't say, but I'm fairly, yeah, superwash merino, 100%. In the sock weight. Now, and then the accent color is something I dyed up. And it's 75, I'm sorry, yes, 70% merino, 25% nylon, 5% stellina. The stellina kind of got dyed out of it, but there's a little bit of a sprinkle to it, or a little bit of a sparkle. And this is a colorway I dyed, so it's not. And here's my 2 colors that I'm using. Now this is also a sock weight, but it's a little heavier. It's kind of knitting up almost like a fingering weight. It's definitely heavier than the terracotta, which is fine. It doesn't bother me at all. Ooh, let me clean my glasses. I just got a smudge. And if I have a smudge, I would totally do a broadcast without glasses. But I'm going to tell you right now, all I see is blur, blur, blur. So we'll put my glasses back on so I can see what's going on. And I believe I have 6 wedges. I think it's 6 wedges, so I'm not that far. But honestly, this is perfect work knitting. I can't go too much into it because it is a paid-for pattern. But it's called Pure Joy by Joji Locatelli. And then this is, ooh, I don't want to get these in my coffee. Oops. Maybe I'll go better this way. This is my progress keeper I'm using because tomorrow's Halloween. So, of course, we need a Halloween witch's foot and a black cat because I am slightly obsessed with all this black cat stuff this year. My black cat. It's a, it's an asymmetrical shawl, as you can see. So this is, actually this is not even the big start. This is the end row, but this is where you change all the colors on this end, and then it grows. So there's a lot of short rowing, wrap and turns. It's super easy. So memorizable, if that's even a word, I'm not sure, but it's so easy to memorize that I can, sit at work on my lunch break and whip out a couple rows. Super easy. So I took it to work for my lunch knitting. Completely. And then I have a new cast on, and this is also a gift. It's not going to be for Christmas, but I wanted to get it done because I do have 2 that need to be knit up. And this is going to be a baby sweater, and it's a free pattern on Ravelry, and it's called Olive to You. Oh, Olive You Too. By I don't know who it's by. I'm sorry, it doesn't say, and I should remember this, but I don't. Oh, here we go. Taiga Hilliard Designs. T-A-I-G-A Hilliard Designs. And it's a little asymmetrical, so it buttons offset on the front with a little cable detail going down. And it's just a little 4-button cardigan for a newborn. I'm doing the 0 to 3 month size. Co-worker's having a baby, and she is due in March. And in Ohio, March can still be chilly. It kind of just depends. And I feel like babies need warmer things, even in spring, because it does get cool. This is a top-down raglan. I haven't broke off for the sleeves yet, so I'm still doing the increases over here. I'm not sure. It's a dark fabric or yarn, and it's knitting up as a dark fabric. There's my raglan increases on the corner. Oh, this looks good. Okay, here. And here is my cable detail. Hope you can see it. With the tweed, it's kind of hard to see. Well, there's a cable detail down the front. So I have 3 more rows, and then I will break off for the sleeves. And the front, see how it kind of, it would be offset. So the buttons are going to be on this side over here. So, but I feel like for newborns also, cardigans are better and easier. Put a little onesie on, whatever underneath, and it's just something that could be slipped on and off. And it's going to be a boy, we know that. And so I'm going to, I think, do some wooden buttons. This is Knit Picks Wool of the Andes tweed. Oh, that's a good representation. So it's a blue background with brown and cream tweedy bits. And these are 50-gram balls. It's 80% Peruvian Highland wool, 20% Donegal tweed. The other reason that I'm making a newborn size is this is hand wash only yarn. And as a new mom, you know, if she's just using it as a jacket, I don't feel like she'll need to wash it that many times. But as the child gets older, you know, maybe there'll be more laundering involved. So I didn't want to kind of tie her to hand washing. So I don't know. I have 4 balls, so I have enough to make a hat and a little sweater. And once I get these increases done and break off for the arms, it's honestly just back and forth knitting. You know, knit rows, purl rows, except for the small. I mean, this is it. Right here, those are your cable section. So those are the only points I'm going to have to do. Well, that's a lie. There's some seed stitching. 4 stitches on each end, which are seed stitch. So 4 stitches down here, and these stitches right here, and that's it for anything other than knit purl. So it goes pretty quick, and it's worsted weight. So I don't feel like it'll be along. I do love this fabric it's making. I just feel like it's plain, but it's not. I love the yarn. It's not as soft as it could, you know, for a baby, but it's also an overgarment, and I would hope that it will soften up when I wash it and block it, which I'll just do a light block on it. But I love the fabric it's making. I'm using size US 7. There's a good drape to it. And there's also a very nice stitch definition in this yarn. Not too much of a halo, but a little. And best of all, because babies, you know, it's an heirloom piece. I'm hoping for her to have, even when the baby outgrows it, I'm hoping it's something that she'll want to keep, you know, as a memory for her baby. If not, she can pass it on to somebody else who's having a baby, and maybe they could enjoy it as well. So that's it for my knitting. Let me put my pattern back. I'm so terrible at this, and then I go to start knitting on something, and I already don't have my pen, I don't have my blah blah. Okay. I've been shopping a lot. Well, as I mentioned, last weekend was my birthday, and my niece Sarah came to visit me, and we went to Starbucks for coffee, and we got pumpkin spice latte. Now, I am diabetic, so I don't usually get the pumpkin spice latte too much because, you know, there's a high sugar content in the syrup, and they do not offer a sugar-free version. But I got a grande or medium, skinny, no whipped cream, so low fat. And then I got, you know, the pumpkin spice. I just had one. Totally fine. Then I went back the next day because I had earned, oh no, so we went shopping on Saturday, and Sarah bought me my pumpkin spice latte. And then on Sunday was my actual birthday, and we were in Target, and our Target happens to have a Starbucks, and they gave me a free coffee for my birthday. So I got a venti skinny tres leche. So it's cinnamon tres leche syrup, but sugar-free with skinny, you know, low-fat milk. Oh my gosh, it was delicious. And it also has that whole fall-winter flavor. Delicious. And then I went to the yarn store. I don't know if I have a card in here. I don't think I do. We went to a store called Knitting Temptation, and it's in Dublin. I think I mentioned them before. I have been there one other time. It is about a 40-minute drive for me. I live on the east side of Columbus. It's on the northwest side of Columbus. So it's a haul. So I don't get there very frequently. That's okay. I bought 2 skeins of Barocco Vintage. Barocco Vintage, which is 52% acrylic, 40% wool, and 8% nylon. It's really soft, and I know a lot of people have an acrylic version. You definitely can tell that there's wool in here. And this is in, I'm calling it oatmeal. I don't know if they have colorways. I don't remember. They have color numbers, which is 5105. And it's really like an oatmeal. I have another friend, like, I'm 46 years old. Where are all these babies coming from? I have no idea. My friend group should have had babies already. But another friend, the one is a coworker, this is a friend, and she is having a baby. They don't know the sex, so we're going gender neutral. So I went with this oatmeal color, and then I thought I could jazz it up with some pretty buttons. And they had some at the store, but I didn't buy them yet because I wanted to be sure. But it's kind of muted pastel-y, not really pastel-y, striped buttons, which could go either way. And I thought that would be fun to juice this up. And again, I'm doing the Olive You 2 in this. And this is hand, machine washable, and I may do a larger. Although she's due first. I think she's due in December. I'm going to have to find this out and start knitting on that. And then for myself, I bought 2 yarns. This is Madeline Tosh Twist Light, 75% merino, 25% nylon. Fingering weight 420 yards in the Aura colorway. Is that the prettiest? It's a grayish. There, and then I see some purple, and then I might see some blue. Oh my gosh, so pretty. I love it. And I'm pairing this with Malabrigo Sock, 100% superwash in the Ochre colorway. It's a little darker than it's showing up, or a little deeper, I suppose. And then I'm going to pair them together to make something. I don't know what. It's so soft. Oh. And shippy. I love this yarn. Love it. And I just ate yarn fiber. So this will be, got it. This will be a project. The cat left the bed, thank goodness. Project. Not in the near future, because I have Christmas knitting to finish, and I have other projects that I want to start, like Christmas mittens. As soon as I finish those, this is my next cast on, and I need to sew up a Christmas bag. So this is my next cast on, and I'm going to do another set of mittens, because who doesn't need, look at that sparkle. Oh my gosh, who doesn't need Christmas sparkly mittens? Me. I need them. Oh, I'm so into Christmas right now. Okay, so I have some other crafty purchases that I made in knitting. Some is knitting related, some is not. My first is this mug. Tell me this is not my perfect mug. It's a black and white cat, which you just saw my black and white cat in the winter scene playing with yarn. What? It's a cat playing with yarn. Who doesn't need this mug with the little black handle to match his little black tail? It's a he because mine's a he. Martha Stewart collection. I ordered it from Macy's, and I think it was like $6.99. Then it comes with a cereal bowl, and I need you to please look inside. Shazam. Ooh, Shazam. Black cat with yarn. Same black cat on the bowl, playing with yarn. Oh, fibers are flying around here. So it's a set, clearly, and they have pugs and other dogs, but I had to get the black cat. This is going to be my new knitting bowl, yarn bowl. Yarn in the bowl. And I tested it out, and it works great because the sides are high enough. I don't need the little hole. It's high enough, and when I pull, just and around in the bowl. Roll around. Not funny. Okay. So excited. So this is going to sit on my somewhere. Then I need you to hold on to your hat. I have been slightly obsessed with the Dollar Tree. Yeah, Dollar Tree. Who knew? I did not. I mean, I've been to the Dollar Tree. Don't get me wrong. But I went into the Dollar Tree. I was watching some podcasts. YouTube. It's the downfall of society. And I came across one where she was doing a haul of stuff she bought at the Dollar Tree. I'm like, you got that at the Dollar Tree? What? That came from the Dollar Tree? Why do I not know these things come from the Dollar Tree? Because I feel like I just go in to buy the basics and leave. So I went back to the Dollar Tree, eyes open to the world. And this is what I got. So in the little crafty, kid crafty section, there was a bag. And it had 4 of these little tins. Please, for $1. And they're just those empty little tins. Stitch marker gifts. Because who's doing stitch markers for my niece for Christmas? This girl. This one of them had a little ding in it, but I didn't care. I'll put a sticker over it and I'll use that one for me. It came with 4. And they're the 10. Now, I did happen to see at Hobby Lobby a 9-pack. And it had the clear lids, which were super cute too. So either way, but I got these at the Dollar Tree for $1 single. Now, the thing I will tell you, if you see it and you like it, you buy it. I went back because I'm like, maybe I should get a couple more and I can maybe do a giveaway or sort all of my stitch markers by holiday. You know, and then stack them up, put a plain sticker on the top, write what they're for. You know, spring, fall, winter, Halloween, Christmas, whatever. Kind of sort them out and organize them, but they didn't have any left. And I actually went to several dollar stores in my area, and I have yet to see this. Now, on the YouTube video, the woman had 2 big ones. I got the 4 small ones because that's the size I need, and if they had even smaller, it would have been better. But they do. You know, this is fine. So I got those to do for my niece. And then I picked up for her this, which is also $1 tape measure, and then the portable tape measure. She knits, you know, obviously I'm making her stitch markers, and I thought these would be great for her project bag. It's a, you know, tape measure and then another to measure heads and things because she's making hats as gifts, and she needs this. Stocking stuffer. $1 again. And then the other thing I got, I'm a huge list writer, and they have these pads, and this is for Sarah as well, for her stocking. I have one for myself, but it's a notepad with a coloring book section up here, but then there's lists, and there's no magnet on it, so she can put it in her notebook or whatever, make her list. She also, you know, grocery lists, things like that. So I thought that was totally cute for stocking, and it's, you know, the brand is Crown Jewels Coloring Notepad. And it has, I don't know how many pages it has. It doesn't say how many sheets, but it's a fairly thick notebook and flexible. And I got myself one as well, and I have it on my desk at work. So when I'm doodling while I make my list or talking on the phone or whatever. So I got her that. I mean, that was 3 stocking stuffers for like $2.25. Not that I care, because I would make her anything she wanted. And then some non-knitting related finds at the Dollar Tree. And I got a lot of other stuff. Christmas stuff is out, and I'm really, you know, I mean, I love Christmas. I'm always into it, but I want to decorate my house, and I found some fun craft projects that I can do at reasonably priced. Now, I'm not sure if you've seen it or not. I have. It's all over Pinterest, or it was last year. It's the shadow box. You put a piece of craft paper behind it, stickers on the front that say something, and then you fill it with the items. Last year I made one with a snowman, a picture on the back, and on the front it says, oh, what fun. And it's full of, you know, Christmas bulbs. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I feel like I cut myself. I did. It's full of Christmas bulbs, and it's all burgundies and gold. Super pretty, and I took it to work and put it on my desk. But I saw one that I really liked, and it was Jingle All the Way. And I loved it, and I went and priced Jingle Bells, and holy moly. Let me tell you, those things are not cheap. And for the amount that I would have needed, I would have spent $30 at the craft store. Even with coupons, it would have been ridiculous on Jingle Bells. So when I was at the Dollar Tree this year, they have Jingle Bells for $1. Now this is 20, and they're in an antique red, which I love. Let's see if you can see it. So it's not quite bright red, it's more of a burgundy red. And these are 20 Jingle Bells for this size for $1. So I was at Hobby Lobby, and they had I think it was a 30 pack. So 10 more for $4.99 of the same size Jingle Bells. And $4.99 for 30 or $1 for 20. Okay. I'll take the 20 every day. So I got 2 in the red, and this is for the shadow box, and 4 in the silver. And the silver is just, you know, standard silver. And they're nice bells. And they don't, I thought, oh, they're going to be cheap. They're nice jingle bells. They jingle. Not that it really matters because they're going to be in a shadow box. But more red, or more silver than red. And we'll see how many it takes. I got 4. I'll put 6 bags depending on the size of the shadow box I'm able to find. Last year's shadow box I got from IKEA, and it was pretty large. It took a lot. And then they have different sizes, and I got a 50 pack of this size, which is a smaller, not the smallest, but they're pretty small. I think it would tell me what the size was. But there's 50 in here, and I got red and silver again because I saw also you can put these in glass bulbs and make ornaments that can say jingle all the way, joy, believe, whatever. And I thought that would be a good ornament to do this year for my tree. I like to make a couple ornaments every year, but also as gifts. So I bought 10 bags of jingle bells for $10 opposed to 2 bags, you know, at the craft store for $10. So hello, Dollar Tree. I mean, obviously everything at the Dollar Tree is not fantastic, but that was my good find. And then one other thing I got that I'll show you real quick, that again, if you're going to get it because they're gone now at mine. These are large, and I mean large. This is bigger than my head. And they're hard felt. And they come with some decorations, so you can decorate. I got one of each to decorate. There we go. With my little cousin, when she comes over, I'll take them to her house. And they do have the stickers, but I don't think that's enough. So what I bought, also at the dollar store, was a selection. It was a package, and it came with 10 glitter glues that we can decorate, and the glue dries and just leaves the glitter behind because one cannot have too much glitter in their lives. Okay. So that was some stuff I bought at the Dollar Tree. I got some other things, some ornaments. They have a lot of sparkly deer that I want to put like on plaid behind something, or ornaments, whatever. On a wreath, who knows. Now, clearly you know that I'm, as I've said 100,000 times, I love Christmas. I love the spirit of Christmas. I love the whole time between Thanksgiving and Christmas. And I would decorate my house right now if that was an option. I mean, it is because it's my house, but I'm not. I've never had an advent calendar. Crazy, I know, but it's true. I've never had one. Last year I saw on somebody's podcast in Europe, Germany I want to say, they got an opal advent calendar. And I couldn't find one. They weren't available in the States. And then I emailed one of my local yarn stores, and she explained that they weren't available in the States really last year. She was ordering them this year. She put my name down. She ordered one for me. It's not in yet. When it is, I will go buy it. But I would definitely, if you are wanting one, I would contact your local yarn store because I know that they're not cheap. I think it's going to be $108 plus tax. And it's 24 days of mini skeins from Opal and Christmas colorways. I mean, dance around the house, have a party. I'm going to. I'll get that later and I'll show it to you when it comes in. And then the other thing, I read a lot of blogs, and Pinterest came up, and I love tea. I love hot tea. In the wintertime, I'll come home at night, make a tea, sit in front of my fireplace, and kind of just enjoy my tree, enjoy the season, enjoy winter, even when I don't have my tree up. And there was lots of posts on David's Tea, which is, I believe, in Canada. I'm pretty sure it's in Canada. Montreal. And there's stores in the United States. It just doesn't have to happen to be a store within 2 hours of where I live. But there's a store in Ohio. So anyway, they have an advent calendar. Who knew? I did not know this. And it's loose tea. So, they go on general sale on the November 1st. So if you're hearing this Tuesday and you want one, you better get on there because everything I've read said they go super fast. Or hit your local store if you have one in your area because you can get one. And it's $40. They do offer free shipping if you spend $50. So I just picked up, and I'll show you a little side thing because I needed the little side thing. I don't have a loose tea thing. Infuser. So I ordered it. I got you signed up for the mailing list, and I got the pre-order. Now, I'm not going to lie. I stalked their website every single morning, and I ordered and paid before I got my email that it was available that day. And it has a shine on it, and I'm sorry. It's gold foil. It's called the 24 Days of Tea. Every day between December 1st and Christmas Eve is a different flavor of tea. Did you hear me? A different flavor. 24 different flavors of tea. Thank you very much. Open it up. Oh my gosh. And I think that this blue color and the teal is going to be the colors of the season of 2016 because I'm seeing this color a lot. So, here's your little scene with the little mice and the trees, and I believe it's different every year. And then the front, the back describes each tea and if there's any kind of caloric. Looks like they're all around 5 or 10 calories a piece. It's and 1 gram of sugar, 2 grams in one. But in case you have any questions, it's on here. I don't know if that's a requirement or because there's calories in it, you have to say it. But anyway, so, and there's a little mouse on the front. Oh my gosh, is this not the cutest darn thing ever? So what you do, let me see if I can do it. On December 1st, I come home from work. I pull my little drawer out. Open this up. And there is a little tin, and it's tin, with a clear lid, and it has a screw top. Oh, and on the bottom, I'm sorry, let's do that first. On the bottom, it tells you it's snow day, and it's in English and French. How freaking cute is that? Snow day. Sorry. It unscrews. It even screws. So nothing's falling out unless you want it to. Oh my gosh. And then on the back, it tells you peppermint leaves, cocoa beans, cocoa husk, chocolate drops, white chocolate pieces, sugar sprinkles. Hello, it's chocolate peppermint tea. I'm going to close it before I spill it. And this is 1 serving. And then you can put your empty and totally reuse this next year for something else. Maybe give it to a friend and be like, can you fill this for me? I'll give you the money. I'll pay for it. I don't care. And fill up all the next year, of course. This year you're drinking your tea. But next year, have somebody fill her up with your little treats in their little jars, or take the jars out, it doesn't really matter, and put little candies or little treats in here. And this, I mean, yes, it's $40, but come on. It's a month of happiness in a box. It's joy in a box. Oh my God, I'm so excited. I could hug it. I will. So that's this year's 2016 Christmas. Now, A, I don't want to pay shipping if I don't have to, because, well, why? B, I didn't have an infuser. So I was looking to see if they had the infuser mug that matched, you know, the mugs that come with the infuser, but they didn't really have one I liked. But they did have this infuser. It comes like this in a box, plastic. I'll take it out and show you how it works. So what this is, I mean, it's kind of floppy. It's rubber, so you can stir your tea around. It is a rubber. Here we go. So can you see that? A rubber snowflake in the same matching bluish teal. And it just pops off. And this is a infuser. So can you see the holes in there? You fill up your tea. So I would dump that in here. Squeeze my lid back on. It's rubber. It just squeezes back on. Pop, pop, pop. And you infuse this. You drop it into your mug. I'm not going to because there's coffee in there. But you drop it in. Kind of zhuzh it. Whatever. Oops. Put it out to the side. And I don't think it's called zhuzhing, I think it's called steeping, but whatever, zhuzhing, steeping. And then pop the lid back off, wash it out. Now some people, what is that? Some people were talking that I was reading about, had said that they save up their leaves and they, or maybe can get more than one tea brew out of each basket. And then one woman was talking about she saves them all to the end of the month and mixes them together, makes tea. But I'm not sure that I would like that. I mean, when I was a kid, that was called a suicide soda. You just put every flavor together. Ugh. So we'll see. You know, maybe I'll put all the peppermints together or something. Or just enjoy the day and not worry about the extra tea leaves. So I have this and that. Nothing. It has to stay downstairs until I decorate my house for Christmas, which is on Thanksgiving. But it also came, I'm sorry, I forgot. It also came with 3 samples. Now, you could pick your samples or you could have them pick it. And I just let them pick it because I figured I've got 24 flavors to work with here. I'm not. So there's 3 extra. These 3 came with mine. Main Squeeze, which is like an orange. Goji Pop, which is goji. It's a juicy, refreshing blend of apple, hibiscus, and goji berries. Does that not sound delicious? The Main Squeeze says, meet your new Main Squeeze, an orangey blend of mat and fruits. So it's like an orange tea. And then Forever Nuts. This deliciously nutty jumble of almonds, apple, cinnamon, and beetroot turns crazy pink when steeped. It's totally nuts. So I'm going to try one probably on Thanksgiving while I'm decorating my house. And I'm definitely saving one for Christmas morning. I don't know which one. Or Santa might bring me some loose tea. Santa knows. Santa does these things. And Wellington, that cat of mine, he buys me some great gifts. He likes to go to World Market and get me tea. He's a great pet. He really is. And then the other thing, and the last thing I'll talk about that I purchased, which is more about organization with the new year coming. My life is a little frazzled. I work 2 jobs. I take care of my mom. I've been over all that. So I needed to get organized. I used to carry a Franklin Covey day planner, and I kind of got away from it. And I heard about, my niece has one, so I purchased a new day planner. It's white, so it's not showing up well. But on the out, this is the cover, and it's white on white. And then on the inside is gold. I added this. I got this at the dollar spot. They've got some of their Christmas stuff out, and just wish list. But you did a notepad, and copper seems to be the new color too. And what this is, it's called a HappyPlanner. It's a disc base. Let me see if I can show you. So you buy everything separately. The cover didn't come, so you don't need the cover, but I plan on taking mine with me. But it's a disc-based planner system, so everything pops in and out. So if you want to personalize it, just pops out, and then it simply pops back in. I know Martha Stewart has a line of disc-based product, and her stuff fits in here from Staples, so I need to check that out. But for now, and this starts in January, so I went and got an expansion pack for November, and I decorated it up a little bit. This one is not dated, so I had to put my own dates in, but like, so it'll start Monday. And I did do a little decoration, just because, but I need to be able to write in this. So I've watched some videos on YouTube, and a lot of folks, I mean, they decorate these pages, and I'm not really sure, I mean, I'm not judging, but I don't know how they write and read what they write. I put some black cats here because it starts on Halloween. So I just got some stickers. But I have plenty of room to write my appointments, my schedules, my both work schedules, my mom's doctor's appointments, when things are due, and it's definitely something. And I liked this because it lays flat, and that was one of my issues with the Franklin Covey. It kind of always banged, it was always bowed, but even this lays perfectly flat in the case. So it lays perfectly flat. I can, if I want to do something, I can write it in here, and it just keeps me organized. And honestly, my knitting projects, if I'm in any knitting cowls, what do they do? Like, when is it done? I'm terrible with trying to remember to keep up with life. And so, I have friends coming, let's put down what we're doing, not double booking myself. I just needed a planner. So I went and got this. It's not terribly expensive and it's not terribly cheap. I think I bought the kit. So my kit was $34.99 and it came with the planner, some stickers, and this magnet thing. Was it worth, it was $5 or $10 more. This size, this is the medium size. It was, if you just bought the planner, it was $24.99. No, it wasn't worth what came with it to call it a kit for $10 more. However, I did have a 50% off coupon, and this is the book I wanted. There's all different setups. They're all the same concept, but fundamentally they're different. This is holiday based, and I'm very much into holidays. So, you know, January is all about the snowflakes. You know, March is all about St. Patrick's Day, and I just like the layout. I also liked that it doesn't say like morning, noon, night. There are plenty of boxes, but it doesn't say, you know, oh, I'm sorry, that's the month at a glance. Why are those numbers on here? It doesn't say, you know, morning, noon, night. There's no times. I don't need all of that. But each month was colored, and it worked for me. This is what will make me happy and make me motivated to use it. You know, I can go out and hit the dollar spot, hit the Dollar Tree, whatever, get some stickers for each month that kind of lay out the theme, maybe some washi tape, decorate it up, but more importantly, it's something I will use daily to keep myself organized. So that was, oh, and the planner was, if you just got the planner, it was $24.99, and then the cover for it was $34.99. But so what I did is I went in on Friday and I used my 50% off coupon, and I have more than one coupon, but they don't let you use more than one at Michael's. Joanne does, Michael's doesn't. So I went in and I purchased the binder, and they had some 70% off on their Halloween stuff, so I bought some of that, and went back Saturday and bought the cover. This week they were buy one get one half price, but you can't use your 50% off, so I would have paid $20 more, and I'm not paying $20 more when I can just go home and go back. So that's what I did. I went back the next day and I got the cover, and then I went to Hobby Lobby, and they also have HappyPlanner and sticker sections, and I just picked up some seasonal Christmas and Thanksgiving. These are not, my next 2 months are plain. I needed to also get the expansion pack so I can use it now until January, and they're just plain, and so I wanted to decorate them up just a little more, just to make me feel festive. This is something I made a while ago. It's just a big old, I got this in the dollar spot. It's a big old paper clip, and I put some ribbon on it and I stitched through so it stays. And this just tells me, you know, it's just a place marker. And again, if you look at something that you're interested in and you look at YouTube, there are tons of ideas and all different planners. This is just the one that's going to work best for me. And you can decorate as much as you want or as little as you want. It doesn't really matter. So, oh, I was awfully chatty about other crafts today, but I was kind of excited. Ooh, I was excited for my day planner. And I'm excited to keep motivated and get my next year started. So this is something, I'm sorry, they have a mini one too. That's like this big, and it'll fit in your purse. This doesn't fit in my purse, but it will fit in my backpack or the bag I carry to work every day, and that's really all I needed. All right, well, that is everything. I got to get to work here. I'm working at my part-time job tonight, and I need to get my basement clean. Have a great knitting week and crafting, and I'll see you later. Bye.